I like how you can see a little arm off stage.
I have to stifle my laughter.
I love that we're.
It's a classic.
Yeah, I've seen this.
Hello and salutations to all. Welcome to Jonders Talk Show Experience featuring Molly in Animal Crossing. How the heck is everybody?
Hi.
Molly, so I had to have you on because you're the best at Animal Crossing I've ever seen. Your island is so dope. How many hours do you think you've spent?
I think the last time I checked, it was like 140, but it's probably now, which is kind of embarrassing.
I think what's embarrassing is that I've spent around the same amount of time, and my island is nowhere near as cool as yours.
Thank you. I had never really been into terraforming before, but now I'm kind of obsessed with it. And
great. Let's go back and forth a little bit here, because I think you're better at Pokemon than me. I'm better at Smash Brothers than you.
Yes, probably. Okay, the last Smash Brothers I have played is the N64 version. I'm pretty good at that one.
I know for a fact that I've played you on the 3DS version, so that was a lie.
No, you have not.
I know. Oh, then who did I play? Who did I think was you?
No idea.
Is there random people on the internet posing as Molly?
I guess so.
You know what I say to that? All right, we're gonna get to the monologue jokes. We're gonna do these as quickly as possible because we have some unbelievable guests. These guests are unbelievable. Actually, I'm gonna tell you who the guests are now, and then we'll see them later. All right. Maybe you've heard of a little something called improv. Maybe you've heard a little something called IO. Maybe. Wait, I need to be doing more motions. Maybe you've heard of a Crocodile Nasties. Maybe you've heard of a Kevin Ruth and a Spencer Rose. And man, wouldn't it be great if we got just one of those dudes? Oh no, but wait, we got both of those dudes.
Yeah.
And then we don't just love the pro teams. We don't just love the house teams. We love the indie teams. We love the hot teams. The teams so hot that they need to be named after hot soup. We got Cam from Hot Soup.
Woo-hoo!
So they'll be Molly properly clapping. Let's see if I can get some claps.
Excited.
Oh, it's the light right there. All right, we're gonna quickly get through these monologue jokes as quickly as possible. The Pokemon Company is partnering with a lingerie company to release new Pokemon-themed lingerie. This coincides with the announcement of their newest Pokemon, Pikaview. Feel free to laugh, people that are going to be on the show later. That's fine. Because if not, I'm going to go to this. All right. R. Kelly's second bid for release from jail due to the COVID-19 outbreak has been denied. Reports are now that he's playing a 15-part R&B soap opera called Stuck in the Prison. I stand by that one. I think that was a good one. Bernie Sanders held a virtual town hall with the post office union leaders on how to save the United States Postal Service. Many leaders were dismayed, though. They thought the whole thing could have been done over email. I stand by that one, too. Okay. I'm still clapping at my own jokes. Email. Scientists have named a new species of snake after a Harry Potter character, Salazar Slytherin. Just like I named my snake after my ex-friend Larry. I don't like that guy. Al Gore endorsed Joe Biden by saying, "This is not complicated." But Al Gore then continued to explain his position for 3 hours. Long-winded. Idris Elba is being slammed for saying the world should self-quarantine for a week each year. Although half the world's population is on board if they get to quarantine with Idris Elba slamming. It's a joke about how Idris Elba is hot and people want to have sex with him.
That's the joke.
Thank you, person who hasn't been on the show yet. Hey, on Wednesday, the world celebrated its 50th Earth Day. Not without controversy, though, as some fundamentalist Christians are claiming the Earth isn't that old. Wait. Molly, I told you you're supposed to ham it up and laugh really hard.
I'm sorry.
All right, we only got a few more. Bush is offering couples whose weddings plans were changed due to COVID free beer for a year. The couples were excited until they found out the beer they would be receiving is Bush beer. That's fine. The Vatican censored a video this week where the Pope said that Scotch is the real holy water. The Pope went on to say, "No, really, good job. Where are the keys to the Pope mobile?" Last one. Bruce Willis is self-isolating with his kids and his ex-wife Demi Moore, but currently his wife isn't with him, so he's self-quarantined without his wife. Willis's current wife said he better get used to it because when this is over, he'll be self-isolating on the couch every night. All right, that's the monologue jokes. Our first two guests are real handsome. I know that for a fact. They're real funny. Both have facial hair. They have a podcast they host together called Geek Out. Oh, wait, I have a music cue for you guys to come out to. And it's Spencer Rose and Kevin Ruth.
Oh, wait, oh shit, I got stuck.
All right, you guys gotta come over. Wait, no, I gotta get up and shake your hand.
Hey. Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, should we not shake hands?
Yeah, catch me first.
Okay,
fuck boy.
I'm gonna get you. And your music cue is just not working, so you're not gonna get a music cue. Although it's gonna. Oh wait, I went upstairs.
This is our show now.
I know. I gotta go back upstairs.
Look at me, world. This is our show now.
Okay.
There's nothing you can do about it.
All right.
Oh,
Get
hey,
out of my
what's up,
chair.
Jonders?
Get out of my desk. All right. Spencer, all right. Sit down. All right. I want to talk to you, gentlemen. It's sometimes hard to get into seats. Let's see. We're gonna do. It's hard. Okay. Let's get an angle where we can get all of you guys. Yeah, that kind of works. I don't know. All right. First, I want to talk to. I want to ask Kevin a question. You're an improv coach, right? After your team's, after Slice's a great performance by them, has your team ever dumped Gatorade onto you?
Metaphorically, yeah, absolutely. I always feel so celebrated, but no, luckily not physically.
What's the power dynamic there? Like, do they give you Christmas gifts, or what's it kind of like? Because how does the coach relationship work? Like, because I would abuse it 100%.
Sure, and that's not a great thing to admit out loud. But no, I mean, yeah, I think there is a thing with being a coach. Really, like any type of relationship where you are like supposed to be quote unquote above someone or in a position of power. You have to respect that.
Oh, so you don't abuse it.
No, I definitely try not to. I mean, what's really tough is that the group is. I mean, there are a bunch of people I consider my friends before I got this opportunity. So it's tough to kind of. It's tough to give your friends constructive criticism sometimes. So trying to, kind of like leave it on the field sort of thing. Like, we do our job, we give our notes, we have a good discussion about it. I'm pretty open book, so I like to think that, I like to think that we're peers.
Do you think that my monologue deserved any constructive criticism?
Yeah, more of me just talking out the sidelines. More of me just being the Andy Richter on the side, just fucking yelling shit. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh no! My phone vibrated and went crazy. All right. Okay. No, Spencer, sit back down. Stop blocking the camera.
I want people to remember me.
Spencer, okay, so I watched like 30 seconds of wrestling, maybe Wednesday or something, Monday Night Raw maybe? I don't know what it was.
Hell yeah.
It was unwatchable. What is going on?
Well, yeah.
It's the weirdest thing watching grown men fight each other in an empty arena. Like I think like watching virtual stand-up is way better.
So, so the WWE isn't very good. There are people who are doing like empty matches well.
Okay.
But it's pretty garbage right now.
Okay. Hey, Kevin, you own kevinruth.com.net, and you haven't been using it for the last few years. Can I take it over?
No way, brother.
Why haven't you been using it?
That's one of my favorite things I don't use.
That's my favorite website name ever. Why are you just letting that go?
Well, because it's absolutely a friend of mine. It was his idea first for his website, and I loved it so much. I said, Tim German, shout out Tim German. That was the name of his personal website, like a similar thing of .com spelt out and then .net being the extension. And I was like, Tim, there's no reason I need a personal website. I fucking working in insurance, but I want to have that so bad. And I was teaching myself code at the time, so I thought it'd be a fun little experiment. I'm always telling myself I'm going to teach myself code again, or like teach myself other languages, so I keep it around for that.
Molly,
purpose.
do you know how to code?
I have no idea. No, I don't.
Okay, I'm shocked by that. Hey, Kevin, you're a Eagles guy, right?
No, sir. Giants, baby. Who?
Whoa, gross. All right, never mind.
Yeah, hit me with those Eagles questions.
They drafted a quarterback in the second round today. I don't know.
Cool.
So, Spencer, in your IO bio, it says that your comedy is a mix of Kevin James from King of Queens and Kevin James from Kevin Can Wait. Why are you such a Kevin James superfan?
Kevin James is the man. I mean, have you seen Paul Blart Mall Cop?
No, I actually haven't. What is going on? Can you guys
so
pay
Kevin
attention
James
to this
is-
interview? You guys are changing mid-interview. Kevin, you look like you're from the
listen.
future now.
No, I'm in my Oculus Rift. When you ask me a question, I'll get out of it.
Okay. I'm sorry, Spencer. Kevin was being very rude.
No. This kind of dynamic happens on our program all the time. Geek Out with Spencer and Kevin.
Yeah,
Can I tell you guys that this week I listened to the Zelda podcast you did until I heard my name, and I was like, all right, cool. And then I stopped listening. Like, I was like, I bet they'll reference me.
We say that to the very end. That was good, too. So we got that listen. That's always good.
No, it was
we had most shows talking about you, man, so you should listen to more.
I will listen to 100% of your podcast if I get name dropped in every one. Just name drop me in every one. I'll listen.
I mean,
Okay.
genuinely, we probably do.
Molly,
probably.
what was the last Zelda game you played?
The last one I played was Breath of the Wild.
So
Pretty good.
Like not last, like so that's the last one you've played, not like last release that
The
you've
last one I
played.
played was probably it's been a while. It's probably been like
Been a while.
Been a while. I got really stuck on like capturing horses. Got really at
I love that. Although I feel like the horse thing kind of was ruined for me by the amiibo. I own every Zelda amiibo because women find me attractive, you know. So I get a Pona with the Link, the Twilight Princess Link. It doesn't matter. Let's talk about amiibo. Are there any crocodiles in Animal Crossing? Do you guys know?
Yeah.
Is there, Kevin? Have you found one yet?
No.
I haven't
Well,
had any on my eye.
I know it in my heart.
Kevin, what kind of mask you wearing now? What is that?
That's a fox mask. That's a kitsune, my man.
Is that like some like is that like I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. All right.
Okay.
I was gonna say is that a Japanese thing, but it didn't seem right coming out. Okay, Kevin, is it
It's
true?
a furry thing.
Is it? Oh, it's a furry thing. Kevin, are you a furry? No shame. No shame.
Mhm. No.
Okay, cool.
Yes, man.
But Kevin, is it true that you found your love for the stage playing Annie in the all-boys production of Annie that you participated in as an elementary school boy?
Wait, one more time?
So is it true that you found your love for the stage playing Annie in an all-boys production as an elementary school student?
No, because I didn't do that.
The sun
Nah,
will come out.
You're
tomorrow.
confusing that with me.
Oh, you did that, Spencer. Okay, can you
That
talk
was-
about that a little bit more?
I played Daddy Warbucks, but because it was all gender flipped, it was Mama Warbucks.
Mama, Mr. Warbucks. You know what? When I wrote that question, I thought that you guys have a real Annie, Mr. Warbucks, Papa Warbucks. What is it? Papa Warbucks? Daddy Warbucks? Papa? I like
Daddy
Papa.
Warbucks.
Hey, baby.
But
Zaddy Warbucks. Let's be honest. Let's see what the people are thinking.
Daddy!
I feel like Kevin is a very Papa Warbucks type figure, and Spencer's a very Annie type figure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Carol Baskin.
I mean, agreed. Yeah, I'm taking them under my wing.
All right. Let's get out another person into this madness. I've been told by my staff that he's the last working Geek Squad employee. So please come out, last Geek Squad employee. And this is where music would go, but it wasn't working earlier.
That's fine. I can handle it. I got it
set
set up over here.
Oh, you're playing music over here, yeah.
Yeah, just one of the many new things I've had to pick up. Hey, how's it going?
So, like in a gig economy, are you gigging in the gig economy?
Am I gigging? You could call it that. Really, what it is. Sorry,
I'm sorry. Can I cut you off for a second, Kevin? Can you please wake up? You're being incredibly rude. Can you please wake? Oh, I see now. Spencer's checking his phone, which is great, guys. We all sat through your boring interview, and now we're trying to interview some Geek Squad person.
Hey man, the interview's only as good as the questions, bro.
Don't come at the interviewer, first of all, Spence. All right, all right. You know what?
Look, it's all right. I actually see a lot of this, because being the last Geeks, I see a lot of arguing. A lot of arguing and a lot of disagreement.
Okay.
Which you wouldn't expect, right?
Could you give us a recent example of some arguing that you've been a part of?
Oh, yeah. Well, you see, becoming the last Geek Squad member, because everyone else was non-essential, I've had to take up the jobs of every other one.
Okay. It's a lot of shoes to fill.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And so, I do a lot of, the basics, setting up podcast equipment, setting up Zoom, even though you don't have a Facebook account. But
are those linked?
I've been getting a lot. What's that?
Is Facebook and Zoom linked?
They're not, but you'd be surprised how many people think they are.
Oh, like little old ladies?
A lot of little old ladies. Yeah, that's a lot of who's kind of calling in for that one. But I've been having to do some sort of custom calls, I guess you could say it. One of which being the troubleshoot the wife and I connection.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So is that kind of a marital dispute that you come in to reconcile?
Yeah. Well, originally it becomes I come to fix the internet. The internet's gone down at the beginning of the quarantine. But what ends up happening is I sit there and become the mediator between couples. And so that really ends up becoming the bulk because I fix the router in about 20 minutes.
Okay,
but
so maybe
this is
a perfect opportunity. We have Molly here. Maybe me and Molly can fake some kind of argument that we're having, like we're in self-quarantine together, and you can step in and see if you could solve it.
Sure. I think that would be perfect.
All right, Molly, I'm so sick. I don't know how many times I've had to tell you to put the lid back on the peanut butter jar. I brought in this freaking geek to come in to solve our problems.
It's easier if you just leave it off because then you don't have to take it off to begin with.
But then the little termites get in there, and I'm eating a termite and peanut butter sandwich.
Just scrape it off the top.
No, well, last night you told me that it was a nice crunch, and like I said, why don't you just get crunchy peanut butter then? But no.
Well, hold on.
Why you let the man talk?
Hold on.
Oh, he's a man, but I'm not a man. I see how it is.
Now hold on. I did not disclose that.
That's a good point. You're throwing a lot onto our guest here.
And I wanted to say let's back it up. You mentioned that you weren't willing to scrape it off the top.
She leaves the peanut butter open and termites everywhere. Termites.
Okay. Well, it seems like we need action on both ends. I kind of compare this to a network request, if you would.
Oh, okay. Like the internet.
Yes. Think of it like the internet. These wires and signals all across us. You are giving something, and you have to wait until she gets the request. And she could deny it, send you back a 400 error. She could accept it and give you back a 200. And right now, it seems like
she's gonna give me $200 to leave the peanut butter open.
I would say 200. Yeah, that would be.
Molly,
best.
That works for me. If you give me $200 every time you leave my peanut butter open.
Okay. But
if
kidding.
Okay, here's another thing, a person. I like Peter Pan peanut butter. She likes Jif. And the reason she likes Jif is because she thinks that Peter Pan stole her idea of flight. She thinks that she came up with the idea of flight.
Well, I did.
Okay. Well, I think for that, we're gonna have to get Pete in here.
Let's call in the neighbors. The neighbors over here are fights all the time. All right, Mr. Lewis, Mrs. Lewis, please come on in and talk. We're talking about the peanut butter situation. Mr.
Hey,
okay, yeah, they're here. Yeah, that's you guys. Our old neighbors.
Great. I'm in character. Let's do this.
Mrs. Lewis has a penis fetish, as you can see right here.
All right.
Oh, you're trying to get up, Mr.
I'm
Lewis?
stuck in my chair.
Oh, Mr. Lewis can't get up. And not getting up is another problem that Molly has with me.
And look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, before, we were all kind of static and low, and now everyone's moving about, changing. Look at this. This is perfect.
And that's all because I left the peanut butter jar lid off.
That's right.
Wow.
That's right.
Wow.
And
he's
so,
showing off
yeah.
hermit crab. This penis has crabs.
I have a name.
What's your name?
I have a name, you insensitive.
Mrs. Lewis has crabs.
We've been neighbors for 17 years.
I
Yeah,
know.
17 years.
Frickin'
This is my
rent.
wife.
Rent control, baby. What are you gonna do now? Why, Mr. Lewis? Why is your wife changing in front of me?
It's especially we're quick changers.
And Molly likes
Why
it.
did you?
Look at
Why
Molly.
did you
She
call us
loves
over
it.
here? We're going to church. Why did you call us over here?
Oh,
We're
you
quick changing artists.
All right. Well, the Geek Squad guy loves his job. That's great.
He's very.
Because I'm trying to solve my marital problems with Molly, and I thought, these religious types love fixing marital problems.
Yeah?
Well, then, yeah. What's your problem?
She leaves the freaking peanut butter jar open all day long.
Well,
Okay.
look, is the money something that is truly going to soothe you, or is it going to be temporary?
It's gonna smooth me. Huh.
Maybe we all need a second right now to look around and just say, I'm sorry.
Okay, you know what?
I'm sorry.
Look at this. I'm sorry, and I'm being bashful about it.
I'm more sorry.
Well, what kind of reaction do you have? Oh, also bashful. I think this is gonna work between me and Molly. Did you just sneeze on my? Did you just sneeze on my wife,
Oh,
Mrs.
shit.
Lewis?
Alright.
In this day and
Alright.
age?
And that's going to be another fee.
Because look, oh no, you did not, Mrs. Lewis. Just sit on my desk. No, this is not. Oh, you just sneezed on in my coffee. What do you do? What kind of jerk move is that to sneeze in a man's coffee? And no, okay. First of all, Mr. Lewis, the show isn't the Mr. Lewis show. Get away from the camera. How about? Oh, you're sneezing on my poor cameraman. Oh, what is? Well, you look like some kind of tough greaser now, Mr. Lewis. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know why. Okay, I've lost complete track. I've lost complete
This is
track.
how most of my consultations actually end up.
You know what, Mr. Geek Squad guy? Oh, I like that. Classic Kev looks nice, Mrs. Lewis.
Please, since I'm the last Geek Squad member, you can just call me the Geek.
What if we do a little wife swap situation? What if we did that? Would that help everybody? Me and Mrs.
Wife
Lewis,
swap?
Mr. Lewis and Molly.
I'd be willing to try.
Well, yeah, you've been trying to get out of this relationship for 10 years. The Lewises
Yeah,
aren't
dude.
into it. Oh, are the Lewises into it?
Let's do it.
All right, we're gonna swap.
Let's do it.
How do we swap? All right, get over here, Mrs. Lewis. I'm gonna run into you. That's kissing.
Okay. And
So who am I?
I'll sit.
No, that's mine. Get away from Mrs. Lewis.
And I'll
Yours is
sit.
you got the leaf boy, Molly.
Here.
Who's stealing my show? You can
And I
steal
got
my
the
wife, but
music.
not my show.
This is a little heteronormative for me.
Right here.
All right, you know what? Maybe we should start a let's follow me. Maybe. Okay, I think I have the solution. Everybody follow me. We're going downstairs,
Okay.
and we're gonna go to the room to the
Oh,
right.
stuff in the bucket, shit.
Room to the right. This is what we're gonna. This is gonna solve all our problems, I think. Let's
You
just
have a
get
very nice place.
Oh, I thank you. That means a lot. Thank you. I really appreciate that. The Mrs. Molly has been spending all day and night working on it.
What does the Academy think?
Oh, the Academy loves it. A+ all the way. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Everybody grab an instrument. We're gonna start a band. I'm gonna play guitar because that's the coolest one.
Ooh.
Where's everybody? All right, Mrs. Lewis, get on that bass. You're a born bass player.
I'll play the crab.
All right,
I'll
play
hit
guitar.
this thing because it blends well.
I'll play some bass too. I don't care.
I got a feeling.
Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight was not a good night. I think we're gonna move the show along to something that is the reason why I assume all these wonderful people came on my show as plugs. Molly, do you have anything you would like to plug to the nobody that's watching this currently and the people who might watch in the future?
Oh wait, I don't understand what a plug is.
Great.
I can help with that. Yeah. I can help with that. Yeah. So it depends on what country you're in because they change if you go to Europe.
Okay.
Different electrical wattages, yes.
Yeah, but the best way to tell is look how many, we call them in the industry prongs.
Okay.
If you have a 2-prong, you can't do wrong. 3-prong, you also can't do wrong. Anything more than that, and you must be in Europe.
And that would be bad to go to Europe right now, right? That's not advised?
Yes.
Okay.
That's right. That is not advised.
Kevin,
unless you're essential, like me.
Oh, you're essential, yeah, because you're a Geek Squad person. That's great. I'm not. I was never essential, so great. Kevin, would you like to plug anything?
Yeah, dude, gonna plug. I know we're both gonna plug Geek Out Spencer and Kevin, our weekly podcast on all social media platforms at Geek Out, and your favorite podcast directory. Crocodile Nasties when we start doing live shows again. Yeah, and also I want to shout out to all of you.
Oh, thank you for the shout out. Yeah. Hey, quick question. Who's your favorite guest ever on Geek Out?
Me.
Okay, great. Spencer.
Yeah, gotta go with me as well.
Who's your guys' third favorite guest? I mean,
Luke
this is such
SNL.
a blow. This is such a blow to my ego. My already completely fragile ego. Oh my god.
Hey,
Was the problem with my topic was too broad?
Huh?
Was my topic too broad for the Geek Out?
This was a fishing thing. Oh yeah.
Yes, this was a fishing thing.
Of course you.
I'm
Of course
very
you, brother.
insecure. I need validation. Thank you for laughing, Molly. Thank you.
I'm here for it.
So we've all plugged. I'm gonna play the outro stuff now,
Alright, I'll hold my crab.
and then hold your crab. Wow, this computer really does not want to play video files right now. Did you ever make me that instrument?
The ocarina?
Ocarina? Yeah.
Please.
I'll make you one. I'll mail you one.
Okay, you'll mail it. Okay, that's great.
If you can't find the right graphic, do we have to keep going?
I mean, okay. Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so fun.
Hey,
Yeah, this was
happy
great.
to do it. This is a blast.
Hell yeah. Now you're blocking the door.
Oh, shit.
Us leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, now wait a sec. Hold on.
Hey, what the hell?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, let's get a photo. Let's snap a photo.
All right, let me get on my freaking dick costume.
Yeah, no, keep it. They're going to need it for history books.
Yeah.
Wherever you think is best.
Yeah, it's your home, brother.
Is this really what we look like?